don't call no more. No, not that on no more. Maybe that's
YT, this is your girl Lady V00, and this is the Princess Chronicles. I did a video earlier today discussing with you that I planned on doing a new segment called Single in the City. The first video, excuse me, there we go. The first video that I'm going to do for this is something that I've come across in the past 2 weeks. The thirst is real. Okay, now I'm not the cutest chick. I'm not the smartest chick. I'm not the best body. I understand all this. But nonetheless, people, I didn't know when it came to dating. I didn't know when it came to what these dudes were doing, how real the thirst really is. Okay, so I've been on 3 dates since being single. Yes, I've been single less than a month. Yes, I understand that. But I had to go through a certain amount of phases. The first week was, oh God, Jesus, I'm gonna die. I can't make it without him. Jesus, I'm gonna die. Week 2. Just try not to kill yourself. Try to go to work and get home and not kill yourself. Week 3, I'm back on the block. Does it hurt? Yes. Am I getting over it? Yes. But I'm back on the block. With dating, I've dated 3. I've went on 3 different dates with 3 different gentlemen that cater to 3 different parts of me. I think they're all really great guys, but I don't think anytime soon, within the next month, next 2 months, next 3 months, next year, I'm gonna find somebody that I feel fits every side to me. Not to mention, I'm not really looking to replace. I'm not looking to come out of one 5-year relationship and go right into another relationship. I'm looking to figure out what the issues were with me that caused me to stay in a relationship 5 years that was that unhealthy, physically, mentally unhealthy, and just pick up the pieces of Felicia. So I'm not really looking to get into a relationship immediately. I'm just looking to not be alone in a city with no friends and nobody to talk to and nobody to hang out with. That's what I'm looking at. I'm definitely not looking for a relationship. Nonetheless, these gentlemen cater to 3 totally different parts of me. First things first. First gentleman, really nice, really quiet, really laced up, button up kind of guy. He was in the Marines, and he looked like he didn't get a lot of action because he was very tense. You know, really great guy though, just didn't fit me. Second guy was not from this country. He's Nigerian, and the accent was sexy, and he smelled good, and his clothes looked nice, and he was smart, and he had good, interesting shit to talk about. But at the same time, he had this air about him like he was so beneath. He was so above your normal African American. You know, like, I don't understand why you guys do the things you do. Whatever. That's my fake ass Nigerian accent. You know, really great guy, really attractive, but you know, it was just a little. I felt like he was better than me. Next guy, he was just your average hood nigga. Like, you know, somebody I could drink with, somebody I could roll up with, somebody I can have fun with, you know, on that normal, regular, I'm a blue collar girl attempting to get a white collar position. And, you know, I like Greek salads and feta, and I know what caviar tastes like, and I like spinach flavored linguine, but I like fried chicken from Church's. You know, like, that's who I am. And he catered to that. I could take you to Church's. Pardon me, you know. But it's not the dates that were the issue. The dates were great. It was the after effects that were the issue. The texts I got after the date, the things the gentleman couldn't say in my face, but they all of a sudden had the ability to say over text, was ridiculous. You want to know what I taste like? You want to know when you can come over and get it? The thirst is real, people. The thirst is real. The thirst is real. I can't work. I'm a server. I'm a waitress. I'm a waitress in a hotel. I am a server, a professional server. So I don't have time to text you all day. But when I take my break, or I take a moment to run to the restroom and I check my phone and I have an 8-paragraph long text message about the things you want to do to me, the thirst is real. You don't know my last name. You do not know my last name. You don't know my address. You don't know shit about me but what I've told you thus far, which is that my name is Felicia, that I just came out of a relationship, that I'm 31 years old, and that I have no kids. That's all you really know. So anytime you take that and you roll with it and you want to eat the nappy dugout, guess what, people? The thirst is real. It's real. Like, I don't get it. Like, when did this become okay? Like, when did this become okay? When did this become all right behavior from a man? Like, I know I'm coming out of a relationship and I know I'm not looking for anything serious, but at the same time, I'm looking for somebody who, even if I'm not looking for somebody serious right now, I'm looking for somebody who is worth my time. And when you go on one date with me and we are still very much in preliminary, for you to tell me that you want to eat the nappy dugout it's I can't take you serious from that point on. And like, at this point in my life, I'm stressed the fuck out. I'm in Milwaukee by myself. I don't know anybody. I mean, I might let you, but I'm not calling you back. I don't take you seriously. I just can't take you seriously. I just can't. So why? Can somebody help me understand, why is this okay? When did this become normal? Like, what is this to do that is okay to say? Like, yes. Oh, and yes, just in case you were wondering, yes, bitch, I just said nappy dugout like a couple of times because I'm really thrown by this shit. Like, also, help me understand, how do we get to a point when one date, I got a text. Oh, Jesus. I don't even know where my phone is. I'm going to go verbatim. Girl, I think I'm in love with you. I want to take you to Dave and Buster's. What the fuck? What the fuck? What does one have to do with the other? Like, because you fell in love with me, you gonna take me on what? A high class date to Dave and Buster's? Or, girl, I think I'm in love with you, our next date is Dave and Buster's? You don't know my last name. Like, people, the thirst is real. And a lot of people could watch this video and say some old dumb shit to me like, bitch, you ain't even cute. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Bitch, you got nappy ass hair. True, but they ain't see that on the date though. So fuck you. But regardless of any of that, when did this become okay? Like, when did people stop taking time to get to know a person? When did people stop taking time to, I wouldn't even give a fuck if it was just a situation where I met this gentleman, any of these gentlemen, and met them, and it was like a one night stand. Okay, I get that, but this is not even one night stand behavior. One night stands is, hey, how you doing? What's your name? Blah blah blah. Woo woo woo. Man, you sexy as hell. Yeah, I think you sexy too. Bam, we hit it. Bam, we go. That's what a one night stand is. A one night stand is not, I'm going to take you out to dinner. I'm going to wine you and dine you. I'm going to tell you all the things you want to hear, and then I'm going to go home and get some balls, and then I'm going to get on my phone. I'm going to text you that I want to do all these things to you, and I don't know you from Adam. Once again, that leads me to say the thirst is real. Which leads me to ask this question. You done took me out on one date, and now you want to dig off in it and eat it like with a spoon. The question is, how many people you just gonna dig off in and eat with a spoon? Which leads me to believe the next time we go out, I'm gonna look at your mouth very carefully. Because if there's something, a bump, or imperfection, a skin lightening of any sort, it's code 10. Man down. It's code 10. But anyway, I just needed to get some kind of understanding, like, where the fuck did the thirst come from? Like, seriously, I haven't really been on a date since 2007, and don't hate, I haven't had a reason to, but I just need to get an understanding, like, where did this forwardness, this bullshit ass forwardness, because it's not like you saying it to me. You like sending this shit in a text message and an email and on the voicemail and all this shit, but you're not saying this on the date, you know? So help me get an understanding. When did the thirst become something? When did it get like this? And as a 31-year-old woman, should I expect it to stay like this? Because I'm just gonna be real with you. If that's like what these dudes is on, I'm just gonna walk off in the restaurant. I'm just gonna hand them a spoon and be like, you wanna eat the dog out? Get to it. And when you get done, I'm going to forget you. Or I'm just going to start ignoring you before we can get to that point. Because it's not what that's not what I'm looking for. So with that being said, we all know the thirst is real. Where the fuck did it come from? Like, why do they think they have to do this? Why do they think they have to say this shit to get somebody to be with them? Like, it's not necessary. It's not necessary. You can tell me my dress look nice. You can buy me a nice meal. You can give me great conversation. You can be smart. You can have a job. You can be doing something for yourself. And then that alone will attract me. You do not have to offer to dig off in the woo-woo immediately. You do not have to offer to eat the woo-woo immediately. You don't. Like, it's too much. It's too much. And on that note, the thirst is fucking real. Oh, this is Princess Felicia. This is Lady V00. This is the Princess Chronicles. This is YT. This is Single in the City. And once again, people, the thirst is real. Get back at me.